Every company wants data to drive their decisions. South African major financial service provider was no exception, but they would find something wonderfully unexpected on their journey. For any data success, data needs to be centralized so that a company has a complete picture of what is happening across the business. The company approached Synthesis Software Technologies, a software business known for making companies more competitive. It partnered with Synthesis to create this consolidated view of its business. But when Synthesis was busy with the project, the team didn't just find ways to centralize the data, it found data cost savings. These savings were missing because they were in a usually overlooked place. The challenge. A specific language is used to speed up data processing. The language is Structured Query Language, or SQL, and it's used to communicate with the database and get data back quickly. Writing good quality SQL is essential if a company wants to be a data-driven business. But SQL queries are often a low priority. As time goes by, datasets with these databases grow, and so does the query execution time and payload size. In other words, people focus on other things because they feel like they have ticked one thing off of their to-do list and can move on. However, when SQL is written, analyzed, and amended, the results can lead to drastic cost reductions and reduced run and data sizes. And these results were outstanding. Even if the work wasn't glamorous, Synthesis found the solution. This may be a bit technical, but it's essential to understand. Synthesis's data experts refactored the SQL queries. Yes, SQL isn't the most exciting language, but when done right, the outcome is worth the effort. With in-depth knowledge of SQL, it's possible to optimize SQL queries using smart built-in SQL database functionality to reduce data-heavy or resource-costly SQL methods, which are quicker and easier to write but require large server capacity and compute power to execute. Synthesis implemented these smart, efficient functions and was able to cut down compute calls of the view from 9 to 3 calls. There's a concept in SQL called a table scan, meaning that a whole table is read instead of just a small portion. The financial service provider is using AWS Athena, which charges for data retrieval. By being strategic about what was needed from a table, Synthesis cut down on the table scans and therefore cut down on the data scanned. The functions and code needed to be improved because it was running a number of times per day when it was being refreshed in a dashboard. Synthesis realized the savings go up exponentially depending on how many times a dashboard would be refreshed once the code was adjusted. The results of truly deep diving and going above the task at hand led to the financial services company's satisfaction. This refactoring reduced runtimes from 18 minutes to 4 minutes, and data sizes were reduced from 177 gigabytes to 59 gigabytes, which means costs were decreased by approximately 6% month per month. For a financial services company of its size, 6% is a major cost reduction. Now the financial service provider can continue on its data journey, knowing that its data is being optimized. Moral of the story? Well, sometimes quick solutions become permanent, and permanent becomes expensive. But the right partner will not be afraid to look below the hood and fight the age-old belief of, we always do it this way, and the job is done. Let's move on.